Hi everyone, my name is Bharti Chaudhary and today we are going to discuss week 9 question paper in one shot. Though this topic, exponential and logarithm, seems to be complex, but trust me, this is the most easiest topic that you will come across in mathematics. Each and every questions are just formula based and you just need little bit of the concept of algebra and the formulas of exponential and logarithm, and bingo, your answer will be solved. So let's see that question number 1. If 18 to the power x minus 12x minus 2 into 8x is equal to 0, then find out the value of x. Now this question seems to be very complex, but you are going to use the concept of algebra and the formula of logarithm, and the question will be solved in just few seconds. So the equation that has been provided to us is 18 to the power x minus 12x minus 2 into 8 to the power x is equal to 0. Now what you have to do that divide the whole equation with 8 to the power x. Now why we are doing so, you will be looking in the next step. So this becomes 18x by 8x minus 12x by 18x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now rewrite this equation as 18 by 8 to the power x minus 12 by 8 to the power x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now if you simplify this, this is going to be 9 by 4 to the power x minus, and this is going to be 3 by 2 to the power x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now if you make the clear observation, you can just rewrite 9 by 4 in the terms of the exponent of 2, such as 3 by 2 x to the power whole square minus 3 by 2 to the power x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now substituting this value, that is 3 by 2 to the whole power x is equal to t, you are going to obtain a quadratic equation, that is t square minus t minus 2 is equal to 0. Now solve this quadratic equation and get the roots. So solving them, it's very easy. Factorize them. Minus 2 plus t minus 2. So the roots that you are going to obtain is t minus 2 into t plus 1 is equal to 0. So the value that you obtained is 2 and minus 1. Now let's substitute the value one by one. Now if you put the value as a 2, definitely minus 1 cannot be the value, because there exists no such power that if you put that you will get a negative term. So definitely minus 1 is dropped out. So the value of t that we are going to consider is only 2. Now put the value as 2, 3 to the power x, 3 by 2 to the power x is equal to 2. Now take log both sides. This will give you x log 3 by 2, which is equal to log 2. Now it becomes x is equal to log 2 by log 3 by 2, and hence you can rewrite this equation as log 2 by log 3 minus log 2. So the value of x that you have obtained is this one. Hence your option 1 will be absolutely correct, because this is going with our solution, that is log 2 by log 3 minus log 2. So the value of x that we have obtained is this one. Now question number 2 says that suppose there are three distinct persons A, B and C are standing on x-axis of the xy plane as shown in the figure, and the distance between B and A is same as the distance between C and B. The coordinates A, B, C are just given, and in the figure also it has been mentioned. So what is the distance between C and B? We need to calculate that. Now I have already made the figure. So this point that they have referred is log base 5, 3. This point where A is standing. This point is B and the value for this one is given as log base 5, 3 to the power x minus 9 by 2. And this is the point C and the point mentioned is log 5 base 5, 3 to the power x minus n by 4. So first of all, we will be finding out the value of x and then we will be substituting it, and by using the distance formula we will be finding out the distance between C and B. Now as it is, one thing more was given in the question, that the distance between AB and the distance between BC, they both are equal. Hence you can conclude that the point B is the midpoint of A and C. That's why by using the midpoint theorem, that is when two points are there and one is the midpoint, then initial and end divided by 2 is equal to the midpoint. So the same thing we will be doing here. So here you can write directly that log base 5 3 plus log 5 3x minus 9 by 4 divided by 2 is equal to log 5 3x minus n by 2. This is just same thing as we read in section formula. So now let's simplify this equation. This will give you log 5 base 5 3 plus log base 5 3x minus 9 by 4, and this side it will be log 5 3 to the power x minus 9 by 2 whole square. So as this 2 has gone to this side, so by using the formula n log m, which is equal to log m to the power n, I have written this. Now here again you have to use the formula, that is log mn is equal to log m plus log n, that is log mn is equal to log m plus n. So use this formula and rewrite this equation. This will be something log 5 3 into 3 to the power x minus 9 by 4, which is equal to log base 5 3x minus n by 2 whole square. Now you can just remove the logs because both the logs are same with the same base. Just remove it and you can rewrite this equation as 3 into 3 to the power x minus n by 9 by 4 is equal to 3x minus 9 by 2 whole square. Now break this whole square term. Let's do it. This first of all, let's multiply this. This is going to 3. So let's simplify this equation. This is going to give us as 3 into 3x will give you 3. Let us write this as this one only. 3 into 3 to the power x minus this term is going to be minus 27 by 4. And this one, break the square term. This will give you 3x whole square plus 81 by 4 minus 2 into 3 to the power x into 9 by 2. Cancel out this 2 term. Now bring everything to the right hand side and equate the equation to 0. So when you do this, this term and this term will get together, and this term to this term will get together, and let's see how it will proceed. So this will give you 3x to the power whole square plus, when you add this term, this is going to be, I guess, 108 by 4. You can do the calculation also. I have done the calculation. I got 108 by 4. Bring on to this term. This is going to be 9 plus 9 minus 9 minus 3. It will become minus 12 into 3 to the power x equated to the 0. Cancel out this term. This will be giving you somewhere as 27. So we have obtained a equation. Let me clear this space. We'll be doing here. So we have obtained the equation. Let me write it clear so that it will be visible. So you can write like 3x whole square minus 12 to the into 3 to the power x plus 27 is equal to 0. Again, one thing I always say that whenever you get these kind of equation, just try to convert this into quadratic equation to find out the roots. This will help you a lot in solving these kind of equations. Now, the trick is the same: convert into quadratic or cubic equation if that equation is possible to. So let's do it. So let's equate 3x is equal to t. So the equation will be t square minus 12t plus 27 is equal to 0. Now again, factorize this. This will be giving you t square minus 9t minus 3t plus 27 is equal to 0. When you simplify this more, the roots that you are, the factors that you are going to obtain is t minus 9 into t minus 3 is equal to 0. Equate it, you are going to obtain t is equal to 3 and the other one is equal to 9. So we have obtained the value of t, that is 3 and 9. Now, but our task is not over yet. Now we have to find out the value of x, but what we have equated is that 3x is equal to t. We have till now we have found out the value of our t only. Let's substitute and then find out the value of x. Now if you find equate it, then 3 to the power x is equal to 3 and you are obtaining 3 to the power x is equal to 9. So what are the values of x that you are obtaining? This is one side will be x will give you 1 and the other side the x will be giving you 2. But you will be observing that when you put the value of x is equal to 1 in the points that we have been provided, you will be finding out the negative inside it, the bracket, the negative terms are obtained when you are putting x is equal to 1. So subsequently you have to drop out the value of x is equal to 1 because you are getting a negative value and negative of logarithm does not exist. That's why x is equal to 1 we are dropping the term. Let's check out with x is equal to 2. If you are putting x is equal to 2, then you will be finding that the bracket term will be positive. So the value that x may have is equal to x is equal to 2. Now we have find out a is the given the same, that is log 5 3. Now b becomes your log 5 3 to whole square, that give you 3 whole square minus 9 by 2 and c is equal to log 5 3 square minus 9 by 4. So these points are there. And now one more thing is that these points lie on x-axis, so these are linear. So subtracting both of the points will give you the distance between them. So if you do c minus b, it will give you the distance between c and b. Let's do that. Log 5 base 5 3 square minus 9 by 4 minus log 5 3 square minus 9 by 2. Or same thing you can do. Simplify this. This is log 5. This becomes 9 into 4 minus 9, which gives you 3 into 9 by 4. And this one becomes log 5. Again the same thing. This becomes 9 by 2. Now you can do the calculation by yourself also to verify my answer. Now you know that a formula that is log m minus log n is equal to log m by n. We will be applying this formula here. So this will be 3 into 9 by 4 by 9 by 2. Now cancel out this term, cancel out this term. So the value that you are going to obtain is log base 5 3 by 2. And the correct option is the option A. Moving on to the question number 3. In a city, a rumor is spreading about the safety of corona vaccination. Suppose n number of people live in the city and function F dependent on T is the number of people who have not yet heard about the rumor after T days. Suppose f of t is given by f of t is equal to capital N e to the power minus kt, where k is a constant. If the population of the city is 1000 and suppose 40 have heard the rumor after the first day, after how many days approximately half of the population would have heard the rumor? So let's do this question again. The same thing we will be here. The equation is already given in the form of exponential. That is f of t is equal to n e to the power minus kt. So f of t is the representing the number of people who have not heard about the vaccination. Now, the data that has been provided that 40 people were there who after the first day heard about this vaccination. It means that after when t is equal to 1, the number of the person who have not heard about the vaccination will be 1000 minus 40, which is equal to 960. So when t will be equal to your 1, so there will be ft will be equal to 960. 960% are so that they have not heard about the vaccination. So by using the value ft is equal to 960 when t is equal to 1, we'll be finding out the k value, that is constant, and then we will be substituting the value when the population became half. Fine, let's do it. So here ft is 960, which is equal to n is the number of the people who are residing in that city, which is given 1000 already. So put the 1000 value here, and e to the power minus kt. K value is unknown, but t is given, that is 1. Now why we did so, I have already explained, because the 40 number of people have already heard about the vaccination. So and the function is given about the people who have not heard about the vaccination. So there were 960 people after t is equal to 1, or after t as 1 day, they could not heard about the vaccination. So now from here, if you find out the value, this will give you e to the power minus k is equal to your 960 by 1000. Calculate this value. This is going to be 24 by 25. Fine. Take the log both sides. This will be giving you minus k is equal to log 24 by 25. So we have obtained the value of minus k here. Now, the question is asking us what, please see this, after how many days half of the population would have heard the rumor. Now, half of the population have heard. It means 500 people have heard and 500 people are still there who have not heard. So when our ft is equal to 500, and at that time, if we calculate the t, that time simultaneously, at that time of period only, the half of the people would also be there who have already heard about this news. So what we are going to do exactly here, that we are going to put down the value of ft is equal to 100, and we will be calculating the value of t. This is the time period which have passed on and already the half of the population have heard. Fine. So let's do it. So when ft is 500 and again n is constant, which is 1000 here, our minus k value is already given to us, that is a log 24 by 25 into t. Now this is the value. Now take log both sides. This will be let's simplify. This is 500 by 1000, which is equal to e to the power log 24 by 25 into t. This is going to be 1 by 2, which is equal to e to the power log 24 by 25 into t. Again, take the log both sides. This is going to be log of 1 by 2 is equal to log 24 by 25 into t, and log of e is equal to 1, and this was in power, so it got multiplied, so we got this equation. From here, t will be equal to log 1 by 2 by log 24 by 25. Now use the scientific calculator and calculate the value. This is going to be 16.979. So approximately, if you round off this figure, this is going to be 17. So when 17 day, after 17 days, there were 500 people who were not knowing about this corona vaccination. But at the same time, if 500 people do not know, it means that 500 people would be knowing about the vaccination. When? After the 17 days. So in the question it was asked, how many days half of the population would have heard the rumor? So it is 17 days. So option A is correct. So question number 4 says that consider the function f of x which is equal to log 2 base 12 plus 4x minus x square. The range of f of f is. Now, as these are the logarithm functions, and whatever the base they have, and if it is greater or equal to 0, the range that you are going to obtain will be always all the real numbers. Fine. So whether it's 2 in the base, or 3 or 4 or any other number which is greater than 0, then the range will be always all real number. So our correct option for this question will be B number. But the same thing in the domain is asked. The domain changes, but the range remains the same, that is minus infinity to infinity. Logarithm function, usually they have the range which is minus infinity to infinity, which consists all the real numbers. So here's the end of all the MCQ that we have discussed. I hope I have made all the question clear. If still any doubt persists, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can also mail me to the mail ID which I have given in the description below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much. We will be meeting tomorrow with the other question. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Bye bye.